everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're just tuning in, my name is Melinda and I'm a part-time reseller on Poshmark, Mercari, and eBay. My username on those platforms, including Instagram where you can come and say hi, is Tailored in Teal. And I'm sure you could tell why it's Tailored in Teal. Because I love teal. All right, so I am bringing you a what sold video today. These are sales from July 1st through July 15th of 2020. As always, we start on Mercari, which I had one little baby sale these 2 weeks. It was a pair of Loft black and white gingham shorts. These sold for $14, which was an offer that the buyer sent to me. I accepted, so there was a $1.40 fee, giving me a grand total of $12.60 from Mercari. Moving on over to Poshmark, I had 15 sales. I do have my computer over in this direction, so if I look this way, that's why. So first up is a pair of Wallflower Denim Juniors jean shorts. These came in my most recent ThredUp denim rescue box. I wanted to get them listed because they were shorts and they sold for $9. Next is a pair of Forever 21 gingham retro style strawberry and fruit themed heels. I received these in my ThredUp shoe box, and this had a cute story behind it. One day I woke up to a full price sale of $15 for these heels, and when I went to thank the customer, because I always thank the customer for purchasing and I tell them when they will be shipped out, she commented back and said, "Thank you so much. I'm so excited to get these. I had purchased another pair from another buyer, but they no longer had them. So when I saw yours come up, I was very excited because my best friend is having a strawberry themed wedding and these will be perfect for it." How adorable is a strawberry themed wedding, first of all? But she received them and she gave me great feedback, and I hope that she has a wonderful time at her wedding. Next is a Francesca's embroidered off the shoulder white and black embroidered dress. So this had a lot going for it. It was kind of heavy. It was lined. It was layered. It had, off the shoulders, or you could even wear it on the shoulders, but it just had a nice silhouette to it. It was a size medium, and I received an offer for $14, which I did accept because I've had this listed for over a year, almost over a year. Next is a Lucky Brand orange Myrna geometric print blouse. This was a great size 3X. It did have some wash wear to it, but not enough that it would look bad on you. And it sold for $15. Then there was an Express lavender high-waisted flutter pencil skirt. I sourced this from ThredUp. I did have it listed for $30. I received a half off offer of $15, which I did accept just because I wasn't having a lot of sales that day, and sometimes you just have to bite the bullet. Next is a pair of BCBG Paris black leather Cadence heeled boots. These are also in a ThredUp shoebox, and they sold for $16, and that was an offer that I sent the customer. Next is a White House Black Market pink soft pleated skirt. This was a beautiful corally pink color, and it sold for $15. Then I had a lot of Maybelline Plumper Please lip gloss and liner duo. This was in the color Close Up number 205, and it sold for $10, which was an offer that I received from the customer. Next is a pair of New With Tags BDG super high rise cheeky shorts. These shorts had no stretch to them, so they were 100% cotton, which is one reason why I think that it was a little difficult for people to purchase them, because there is no stretch. It's like you have to be that size or nothing at all. So after a buyer asked me a lot of questions about these particular shorts, which I was very happy to answer, they sent me an offer for $25, and I did accept. Next is a Me Manchi Empire elastic waist sublimation dress. And this had no size tag, so I tried it on, I measured it, I said it was about a large, and I accepted an offer of $10. Next is a soprano pink cutout fit and flare dress. This had one tiny little flaw on it, barely noticeable because it was within the fit and flare fabric in the front, and someone sent me a $10 offer, which I did accept as well. Then this was my best sale on Poshmark. These were the brand Tiva De La Vina leather and wool calf high boots. That's right, I sold boots in July, and they went to Vermont. These were in excellent condition. Zip up on the side. I think they originally were over like $150 to $80 retail. So I received an offer of $40, which I very quickly accepted, and I did receive 5-star feedback. Next is a J. Crew Factory The Perfect Shirt plaid button down. This was a size small, and I received an offer for $15. This next one is a blank NYC faux leather trim moto skinny jean. I thought that these were so cool. I did find them off of ThredUp, and someone sent me an offer of $24, which I did accept. Also, if you hear my dogs walking around the wooden floor, that's just what they do. So if you've watched my videos before, you know that they are a part of my videos usually. So thank you for bearing with me. All right, and then the last thing on Poshmark was kind of a flop on my part, but it was a new in bag me exclamation bath. That was the brand name. These were coconut and lime bath bombs. I've had these from a liquidation lot over a year ago, and I accepted an offer of $5. We know that Poshmark takes $2.95, so I wasn't left with much, and then my cost of goods, so I made about 74 cents. But they're out of my house. They only retailed for $10, and they're still available in stores, so I was perfectly okay with that. So my numbers for Poshmark. Again, 15 sales, $238 in sales, $53.65 in fees, which is 20%, or if it's under $15, it's $2.95, giving me a total of $184.35, and I gave out 0 shipping discounts this time. That gives me an average sales price of $15.87. Moving on to eBay, we had 25 sales. First up was a Michelle Obama Danbury Mint doll. If you remember in a previous video, I sold her partner, Barack Obama, and this one went to New York City. It sold for $40. Next is a Zara Trafaluk, that's how I say it, peach pink faux suede snap front mini skirt. This was a size large. I accepted an offer of $13. And then there was a new Olympic gymnast Barbie. This was from the Olympics in 1996. Yes, 1996 in Atlanta. This is from my own personal collection. I used to collect Barbie dolls when I was in middle school and high school, and now I have no use for them. So moving them on to other people who could enjoy them. It sold for $6.79, which was through my 15% off promotion I was running during that time. And then another thing that sold during that 15% off promotion was an ANA, or a new approach, pink ombre tie-dye tank top. This sold for $10.19. Another 15% promotion. You'll see the next couple of sales are from this promotion I was running, so promotions do work. This is a new Biore Deep Pore Charcoal Cleansing Japanese Beauty Design container, brand new from a liquidation lot. It sold for $5.09. Next is a Dandy Collector's Plush Brown Stuffed Bear. This was a holiday theme because it had a Christmassy ribbon around it. It sold for $16.14. This was from my own collection of plush animals when I was a kid. So I think it was from the 90s as well. Next is an alternative raglan long sleeve shirt. This had green and blue colors, and it sold for $16.14. Next was a new with tags Band of Gypsies floral kimono cardigan duster, size small. Again, this was new with tags. Actually, when I purchased it, it also had a Marshall's tag on it. I cut the Marshall's tag off, and it sold for $18.50. All right, the next couple of items, I did an experiment. So I took anything that was listed for over a year, more like a year and a half almost, and I put those into auctions. I have successfully sold a few of these. However, some of them I've lost money on, but they're things that I don't think that I could have sent to ThreadUp to get money on. And I didn't want to risk losing money completely for the whole thing. This first item that was on auction was a pair of Levi's 505 straight leg dark wash, size 10. I bought these when I had no idea what I was doing. I thought that Levi's were a great brand, size 10. Also, straight leg probably did not help the cause. So I purchased these for $5 in the store. I put them on auction for $4.99. And because of fees and everything, I did lose just a tiny bit of money on it, but they're gone and someone else can enjoy them. Next is an Under Armour Magenta Racerback sports bra. This had no size tag on it. I received it in a mystery box from a pretty well-known reseller on YouTube and Instagram. And it just didn't sell. Partly because I think, number one, it was super small. It was like an extra small or small, and there was no size tag. So I put it up for auction of $2.99, and I did lose money on that. Now, when I say lose money, I'm talking like $1.50 or less. So it's not a lot of money, but it is a loss to the business. Next is a vintage casual corner polka dotted pleated skirt. I thought that this skirt was adorable. I don't know why it didn't sell. Maybe because it was a size small, maybe because it was vintage, but it did sell on auction for $2.99. Next is a handmade seashell beach themed midi skirt. This actually came from my aunt, who was giving me some of her clothes that she didn't want anymore, and she handmade this. It had an elastic waist in it. It was really cool. No size, of course, because it's handmade, so I did my best to measure it, and it sold for $12. And I went to Florida, so it's an appropriate skirt to wear in Florida, I think. Next is an unbranded yellow and black polka dotted satin lined clutch or makeup bag. I put the keyword bee in the eBay listing because it kind of reminded me of a bee, and it sold for $10.19. Next is an Old Navy. Oh boy. So as you'll see in the listing, I wrote Beather Blue instead of Heather Blue. I swear, sometimes my spell check doesn't work. And I list things late at night a lot of times. So yeah, it happens. So it is a Old Navy Heather Blue graphic t-shirt. It sold for $7.64. Next, these were hangers that I received in a vintage lot that I purchased off of someone locally, and these really nice hangers came with quite a few items. They were all vintage, probably from like the 1950s and 60s. So I decided to just put them in a lot, see if they would sell, and they sold within a few weeks of $13. And these did take a lot of work to wrap up because I wanted to bubble wrap each piece to make sure that they didn't break in transit because they are old. So I wanted to keep them in one piece. However, the customer got it and they gave me really great feedback. So hopefully they enjoy it. And that was a 100% profit because I didn't include those hangers in my cost of goods for those clothing items. So that was kind of cool. Next is a GH Bass & Co. pinstripe roll tab convertible shorts, size 14. I purchased these not because of the brand, although I do like the Bass brand. I purchased these because they were a longer inseam and they were a bigger size. And I know personally I like to wear longer inseam shorts, and I thought maybe someone else would be looking for that as well. So they sold for $13. Next is a Michael Kors floral ruffle elbow sleeve blouse. This was in a size 1X, and it sold for $15.75. Next up is a Donna Morgan pink 100% silk sheath dress. This sold for $23 and it went to Canada. I love my international sales. Next is another item I put to auction. This was a Fashion Bug layered tiered ruffle lined tank top. This was something that I got for free from a family member. I put it up for $1.99 and that's what it sold for. So I probably made like 30 cents off of it. Then we have a pair of Converse Chuck Taylor high top sneakers. These were unisex. They were gray. They came out of my ThredUp shoebox. They weren't in the best condition. There were a little bit of like the glue that holds the shoes together was brown. The sole was a little discolored and it was a little bit yellow. So I listed them for, I don't remember what I listed them for. But first I received an offer of $8 from this customer and I countered and said, no, I can't do that for $8. So then they countered with 10. And I thought to myself, should I deny the sale or should I just take it and move on? They weren't in the greatest condition. From what I could tell, they weren't like anything spectacular, rare or anything. So I decided to just bite the bullet, take the $10 offer. The customer actually ended up spending $16 in shipping because they lived in Texas, I believe. So I made a little bit of money off of the shipping because it only cost me $10 to ship it. And I haven't received positive feedback yet, but hopefully they enjoy them. Next is a vintage nativity Christmas holiday pin. This had like a nativity scene, really nice condition. I honestly don't think it was ever used. This was in my grandmother's jewelry lot or jewelry box and it sold for $6. Next up is a Balambra, which I'm probably saying that wrong. It's Bellambra, Balambra. Heather blue rolled cap sleeve, had crochet detail to it. And originally I had this listed as Bellambria because the writing on the tag was a little bit hard to see, and I'll show you in a picture here. And then I was searching through TJ Maxx clearance online and I saw this brand Bellambra and I was like, oh, maybe that's what that said. So I updated the information and the shirt sold within a week or two later. Now I know this brand though, so if I see that tag again, I'll be able to know exactly what it is. Then there was a Tommy Hilfiger blue ombre cap sleeve shirt. This was from a year and a half ago. I didn't pay much money for it. It did sell on auction for $2.99. Then there was a pair of vintage Liz Claiborne Liz Sport green high-waisted rolled cuff shorts. These were given to me for free. They were vintage, so they were a size 8, but I think that they ran a little bit smaller, like a size 6, and they sold for $15. And then the last thing that sold was this new with tags, striped racerback fitted stretch tank top, and it sold for $5. And it only retailed for like $8.99, so I was happy to see that go. All right, so for my numbers on eBay, again, I had 25 sales. So in sales, I had $286.38. Fees were $43.03. And that gives me a total of $243.35 with an average sales price of $11.46. And I did have a lot of the auctions going on, so that's why that price is so low. So total is $538.38 in sales. Fees were $98.08, giving me a total of $440.20. I am including my cost of goods in this. Cost of goods were $102.40, giving me a grand total of $337.90, which again, I have tripled my money for those 2 weeks. The $102.40 cost of goods equals to about $2.50 per piece, and that is so low because I did have a lot of items that sold that I was given for free, so that does help. I have noticed that my sales have slowed down a little bit. They call it the summer slowdown. I don't know if I particularly believe that because this is only my second summer reselling. Some days I'm just happy for any sale at all, and other days I'm thankful for 8 sales altogether. So it is a roller coaster. So if you enjoyed what you watched, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, feel free to subscribe. You can hit the bell notification so you know that when my videos come out at least once a week, you will be notified. All right, thanks again. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.